In the process of planning your wedding, one of the things that you're going to discover is that there are a lot of companies that are either owner-operators, where it's a single individual providing a service, and then you're also going to find companies where it's a multi-op organization where there's quite a few employees. And here with me today to talk more about this is Adam Conway from Conway Entertainment and Piano Man's DJ Productions. So Adam, thank you very much. I appreciate you taking the time to come up here. So on that note of the single owner operator, whether that's a photographer, a DJ, versus companies that have a lot of employees, like between your two companies, you have what, like a dozen DJs that are available?
Around 10.
Okay.
Close enough.
Perfect. So what is the upside of going with a company that has a large team?
I think the most important is diversification.
Okay, how so?
We have clients that come to us and say, well, we will specifically ask them questions to find out what energy level they want. What type of wedding reception do you want? Do you want high energy? Do you want the entertainer out there working the crowd? Do you want us to give out party favors and stuff like that?
Okay.
Or are you looking for a DJ or an entertainer that's more reserved?
So because you have that full list, they can come in and say, this is what we want, and you can say, aha, okay, of all these guys, this one's perfect for you.
If they have a specific entertainer in mind, maybe they saw so-and-so at so-and-so's wedding and they want that particular entertainer, if he's available for the date, of course, they can have that entertainer. But if that entertainer's not available or they're just not sure who they want, it's perfect for us to find out, and then we help select the right guy for them or the right DJ for them.
Now, one of the things that no doubt comes up is the fear of well, it's not the owner. So if it's not the owner, how do I know that this employee or this associate is going to do their job? What's your take on that?
I spent a long time trying to separate myself from that fear. I've been in business for 23 years, and the first 10 of them, I was the owner-operator.
People now are more looking for, I mean, you've got some amazing DJs that work for you. How often does it happen where somebody calls up and they call Conway Entertainment and they're like, well, Adam's available. No, I don't want him. I want so-and-so.
I take great pride in that phone call. It makes me very excited. I've worked very hard to have that happen. And it's not always just, I would say, the fear of not getting the owner, but even potentially, well, we saw so-and-so at so-and-so's wedding. We really wanted him, not necessarily even the owner, and then that entertainer's already booked. So now they have to look for a different entertainer within the company. But I think the advantage of having a multi-op in any company is that you have a team of individuals working for you, multiple people working on the process. We in my company particularly, we have a social media division. We've got a music director. This is the person who's going to help get the music for the wedding. So one person doesn't have to take on all the responsibility. And even though it might not be the owner at the actual performance, I'm overseeing everything.
Your hand is in everything.
My hand's in everything. I'm the one who's overseeing all the plans. If there's an emergency, I'm there.
Well, so on that note of the emergency, if you have a team, that's another good point. It's one of those things that you don't really want to bring up, but any good vendor is going to have in their contract. What happens if the DJ, for example, is in the hospital the night before the wedding or even the day of the wedding? What is the process? Now, if you have a single individual, they'll likely have a group of friends that they can call on. But if you're with a company that has a dozen different DJs, you're going to be able to immediately plug in another person that already knows the system, already knows everything, and likely already has all the information for that couple. I know for both of us, it's going to have to be something severe where I literally cannot walk in order to have that happen. But you need to make sure.
You could put me in a wheelchair. I'll be there. I better, if I can't get out of bed, maybe. That's like,
there you go.
I can't stand, but no, you put me, I'm going to be there.
Perfect.
And again, I think that any professional in this industry, in the wedding industry, that's been around and cares about their reputation, understands that. It's this wedding couple's one shot at the day. In an emergency where I couldn't be there, my company has access to the information. Somebody will be there, somebody will show up and perform that wedding. You're not left high and dry the day of the wedding. I think that's an important feature.
I think an important thing to say is that regardless if you get a single owner operator or you get an employee or an associate that's with a company, make sure that that individual is a good fit. Because even if they own the company, if it's not a good fit, it's not a good fit, and you shouldn't go with that company. Versus even if it's an employee, if you get a good connection with that vendor, they're going to do a good job for you simply because there's a connection that's there.
It's absolutely 100% the most important decision, I think, or factor in making your decision is to decide who am I most comfortable with. Do I feel comfortable with this company? Do I feel comfortable with this individual? And if you do,
great,
your decision should be made.
Yeah. There you go. Well, Adam, thank you very much. If somebody wants to get in contact specifically with you, how can they do that?
We actually have a new office space that just opened up about a year ago. It's
Awesome.
1720 Central Avenue in Colony. You can come make an appointment, come visit us there, or check us out on the internet, conwayentertainment.com.
Adam, thank you.
Thank you, Dave.
Always
Thanks
a
for having
pleasure.
me.
Look forward to seeing you out in the field.
Awesome.
So that's it for this week. Check back soon for some more great tips. One of the things that you're going to find for those couples out there, let's try again. In the process, I can't. Make sure they have in their contract a backup contingency plan. What happens if, heaven forbid, you can't show up? I know in ours, we have what happens if I die. It's a positive note for an interview.
Yeah.
Or do you just want to cut and start again?
Well, I kind of said something in
She's
because
dreaming.
she's running. Where are you running to?
Go get him.
Where you get him?
Hi, are you going to block the shot again? Yep. No, okay, we're done.